Here's how to lose money if you're an alcohol brand. And this is going to be an uncomfortable video for some of you. If you want to lose money as an alcohol brand, the quickest way to do it is sell a bottle to a customer only once. Because if you don't have a plan for how that customer purchases again, you're throwing money down the pan. And I know you may be saying, hold on, I've made profit. No, you haven't really thought about the underside. You've spent money on ads, events, listings, brand, PR, all of these things that go into getting a purchase, and you haven't taken them off. You've just looked at sale price versus cost of goods. Boom, I've made money. But if that person doesn't buy from you again, you're wasting an opportunity. You're wasting the opportunity to make more money from that sale. So one of the reasons this happens is because there's distinct lack of data in the alcohol industry. You've made a sale in a bar. You've kind of taken your cost of goods, you've taken your excise, your VAT out of it, you've taken your distributor margin, and you've taken your margin. But you're forgetting about all the things that go into running the overheads of how you've actually made that sale. And if people are buying only once, you're not building a brand, you're spinning your wheels. And I want you to shift your mental model from how do I get somebody to try my product to how do I get somebody to love my product? Because that's going to deliver not just revenue, but lifetime value. And what you want is a compounding effect of new customers and retention customers. Because nobody makes money when you sell a bottle only once. So in this video, we're breaking down the 4 ways that you can make repeat sales in your route to market. So let's get into it. So route number 1 is on-trade, bars and restaurants. So congratulations, you've gotten into bars and restaurants. People have tried your product, but how do you get them to come back to you? And there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can't rely on the venue to do all the work. So what can you do? One of the things to consider is the beer mat. By providing the venue with a beer mat with a QR code with your product on it saying, hey, have you tried more gin? You like it? Here is a QR code for €5 off your next purchase. Invite them to follow your Instagram or your newsletter. Give them an opportunity to win something. Give them some incentive to follow you on social media. Or tell them a story that makes them remember you. Something like, oh, this whiskey comes from a 5th generation distiller. I really want to know more. You don't control the bar or venue, but you can control the follow-up. So route number 2 is travel retail, and that's being at airport stores, ferries, all of that sort of stuff. And it is the most expensive channel to break into. But the good news is it's also the one with the least considered follow-up. So how do you do it? Most products come in a box for travel retail because people want to bring home a gift or they want to bring home a little piece of their trip. So what do? You put in a QR code inside of the box, encouraging people to either repurchase the product if they liked it, or you could do something like opening up a collector's club that's exclusively for travel retail customers. So while you can't follow them home, you can still feel like you're with them. So route number 3 is marketplaces, the likes of Amazon or Masters of Malt or any of those big marketplaces. Now, the thing that you're probably saying to me is, but there's hundreds of products on these websites. What'll happen here? And again, it comes down to controlling your own packaging. The idea here is that you give them an option to buy direct next time and save. Because Amazon and the likes don't hand over the customer data. They only tell you that it was Owen in Dublin who bought this bottle. So the idea here is to give them an incentive to purchase direct. And don't tell Jeff Bezos I said this. So route number 4 is online D2C. And this is the one that you have the most control over. You control the email subscriptions, you control how you market to your customers. Whether it's going to be through SMS, gin boxes, subscriptions, this is your website. So you control the messaging, you control the content. You can push your messaging to people via email as long as they've signed up. And the important thing to remember about this channel is that you own the relationship. With all the other channels we're talking about, you're one step removed. So with direct to consumer from your own website, you control everything. So the idea here is how do we turn a purchase into a habit? Whether it's building seasonal releases or limited edition whiskey releases or cocktail boxes, the idea here is that you can turn your product into a habit for these people. The really important thing about your own website is make it easy. Make it easy for the person to reorder and make that customer feel special and valued as a customer. So if you can master this, master bundling, master subscriptions, and mastering sales over time, you're not going to be losing money on the first sale. You're going to be creating lifetime value. And this is the best way to run a successful alcohol business. So, to bring this all home, your job isn't to sell bottles. Your job is to build a system, a customer journey that turns customers into fans and fans into regulars. So here's a little exercise to do, a little bit of homework. Pick one of your markets and say, how can I get people to purchase again in this channel? Sketch out a simple journey step by step on a piece of paper. And remember, first-time buyers are expensive. Repeat purchasers are profitable, but systems that help you grow repeat purchases are invaluable. That's all from me. So don't forget to like and subscribe to be notified of my next video, or click the link below to see how we can help you.